Imagine shouting with all your might in a crowded room, but nobody notices you. Even worse, they are physically unable to hear you. This is exactly what has been happening for nearly 40 years in the absolute darkness and cold depths of the Pacific Ocean. There lives a creature that has earned the title of the loneliest on our planet. Its story began in the late 1980s, at the very height of the Cold War, when the US military deployed a secret underwater surveillance system called SOSUS. It was a massive network of ultra-sensitive hydrophones on the ocean floor, with the sole purpose of tracking Soviet nuclear submarines. But instead of the propeller noise of enemy subs, sonar operators suddenly heard something else, a mysterious, powerful, and rhythmic hum that repeated over and over again. At first, the military command suspected a new secret weapon or an unknown technology of the adversary. The recordings were sent through classified channels to leading oceanographers and biologists. When scientists cleared the audio of background noise, they were shocked. These weren't engines or sonars. It was a song, the mating call of a giant whale looking for a partner. However, there was a fatal anomaly in this song that turned this animal's life into a true tragedy of the wild. The thing is, the frequency of its voice was exactly 52 hertz. To the human ear, this is a very low, deep bass, like a distant horn or tuba, but by ocean standards, it is an incredibly high, almost ultrasonic squeak. To understand the scale of the problem, normal blue whales, which are the largest creatures on Earth, or fin whales, communicate at frequencies between 15 and 25 hertz. Their low-frequency sounds can pierce through the water for thousands of kilometers, allowing them to find each other in the vast ocean spaces. But our hero sings at 52 hertz. To other whales, its voice sounds like some incomprehensible static or foreign squeak that their hearing organs simply do not perceive as a signal from a member of their own species. It's as if it speaks a language that nobody else knows. It cries out to the whole ocean that it's here, that it's scared or lonely, but in response it receives only a dead, oppressive silence. Scientists gave it the code name 52. Researchers tracked it using military hydrophones for over 20 years. They mapped its movements in detail, and it turned out to be completely unique. While normal pods of whales migrate along clear routes proven by generations, 52's journey does not match any known group. It wanders alone from the icy waters of Alaska to the sunny shores of California, covering thousands of miles in total isolation. Over all these years, sensors have never once recorded anyone approaching it or it traveling in company. It became a symbol of existential loneliness. Books were written about it, art installations were created, and Leonardo DiCaprio even produced a major documentary about it. For a long time, scientists puzzled over the question, who is it, and why is it so alone? Two main theories emerged. The first was medical. Perhaps this whale was born with a severe congenital vocal cord defect or suffered from a disease. Some scientists even suggested that it might be deaf, so it cannot control the pitch of its own voice and cries too high. But most researchers lean toward another, even more poetic yet tragic version. Most likely 52 is a unique hybrid, the son of a blue whale and a fin whale. Such unions are extremely rare in nature, and their offspring often inherit mixed genetic traits. Its body developed differently, and its voice became an intermediate form of both species, which ultimately didn't fit either of them. Imagine this life. You possess incredible strength. Your body is as long as 3 buses. You can dive to immense depths and see the beauty of the underwater world that is inaccessible to humans. But you are completely deprived of the opportunity to share this experience with anyone. You fall asleep alone among the dark waves and wake up just as alone. For years, the story of the 52 hertz whale broke the hearts of millions of people worldwide. It seemed like the perfect metaphor for anyone who has ever felt like an outsider in their society, misunderstood by parents, friends, or loved ones. However, the ocean knows how to keep secrets, and recently this drama took an absolutely unexpected turn, forcing the scientific community to rethink everything they knew about this monster. During a routine monitoring of ocean noise off the west coast of the United States, new digital hydrophones picked up a familiar signal at 52 hertz. Scientists were already preparing to log another lonely route of our traveler when suddenly another sensor, located hundreds of miles away from the first, caught the exact same signal at the exact same moment in time. This was physically impossible for a single animal, no matter how fast it was. It meant only one thing: a second 52 hertz whale had appeared in the Pacific Ocean, and later, acoustic systems recorded several similar sounds in different parts of the ocean. The world of underwater research exploded with a sensation. The loneliest whale in the world was no longer alone. What does this mean? Biologists have put forward several hypotheses. The first, most optimistic one, after long years of wandering, our old friend finally met a kindred spirit, another hybrid whale, and now they travel together, forming their own micro-universe, where their accent is completely normal. The second theory is that a new group of such whales has grown up in the depths. Since the ocean's climate and ecosystem are changing rapidly, blue whales and fin whales have begun to cross paths more frequently during mating seasons, leading to the emergence of a whole generation of new hybrids. In other words, right now before our eyes, an entirely new, previously unknown species of whale is being born, creating its own language of communication. This story, which began as the saddest chronicle of wildlife, has turned into the ultimate manifesto of hope. It reminds us of a simple but very important truth. Even if right now it feels like your life is ruined, that nobody understands you, and your ideas or thoughts seem like strange squeaks to those around you, never stop. Keep shouting, keep singing your song, and making yourself known to the world, because somewhere in these vast spaces of life, someone is bound to be found who is tuned to your exact frequency and who will answer you in return. And what do you think about this mysterious inhabitant of the deep? Do you believe he found his family? Be sure to write your opinion in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new amazing secrets of our planet. See you in the next videos.